Well, looks like starvation is back on the menu for the, animal herds. So that's not good. Somebody hauling those meals that are, just sitting out on the floor outside the base. And for those of you wondering, we have been in this volcanic winter for 12 whole days. I'm beginning to think I might need some more auto hydroponics dedicated to just feeding the animals. Where am I gonna put such an auto hydroponics farm anyways? Cause I'm kind of running out of space for it. Maybe somewhere over here? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It's far enough away out of the base that it wouldn't be interfering with anything just yet. I'm gonna set the kitchen box and to take out the plants there. Like so. Oh boy, another raid. Well... I think this is one of those rare raids that we can just show from afar and laugh at them. Because that's about all the consideration they deserve. Alright, Fedowans, since you're wandering around in confusion, you can keep doing that. All robots, hang out in Area 1. It's gonna be something like this. And you know what? Same goes for the people. Right, they're already locked in Area 1. Also, I have no idea why the shuttles just keep forbidding their temp fuel supply when I have it turned on. So they all get unloaded. And between loads of the save. If you know what I mean. Alright, I'm gonna start handing out the mortar orders. Right now that everybody has their assigned mortars, well... it's time to pick our targets, and it's gonna be this batch of raiders first. Because boy howdy is that a lot of raiders down there. Oh cool, some stupid robots forgot that they're not supposed to be out here. Alright. Open fire. And this is what's gonna be happening. One volley of that should have convinced them to just leave. I guess not. Alright, now that that batch of raiders is sufficiently annoyed, we can start working on the other batch and just pretend that batch of raiders doesn't exist. Mostly because they're gonna trip on a hallway of traps, since this is one of those raids. Oh, they're all going after us. Well... I'm gonna send the soldiers down. Except for you... everybody who is recovering from their wounds can just skip this step. Oh boy, the Met Hive is paying its visit. And they're gonna end up fighting the raiders. Lovely. Well, that's not a problem. That's the raiders' issue to sort out. Yeah, this is one of those things that will happen during the ship launch. Okay, so that batch of raiders is fleeing straight into the mechanoids. Lovely. So they're going to end up fighting. Especially since there's a termite there, so I hope the raiders kill the termite for us. Go on, kill the termite. You know you want to. Right, so the termite's down and Phoebe has decided to go off on a murderous rage in front of all these soldiers. Well, you three. Go take care of Phoebe. We don't do this in this colony, Phoebe. Alright, next, let's see, Phoebe. And none for his turn for Tantrum. Alright. What are you gonna destroy? Oh, things in his room. Alright. So, I guess it's finally the Metroid's turn for, their time in the hallway of traps. Especially since the termite is already dead. So I don't have to worry about that. Press out to pay respects for Stub here. Well, the Metroids want to be stupid. And just start shooting the wall. Yep, I guess we are going to be fighting them after all. And look at all those LMGs that just opened fire. John's drawn off on a course session. It's his on a tantrum. Oh boy. Well, that's that taken care of. Alright, Hiroshi, go rescue Sting. And, yeah, I think I might have to temporarily just, release the robots. Like so. Well, that takes care of that. Except, not really, there was one left. That's Rachel's job. And now it's taken, two, actually. Well, I keep, missing things. No, there's three. I guess Rachel can just deal with it. Especially since, one of them is already downed, I think. Or, nope. That's a raider from the earlier batch. Oh well, it's heavily injured, so it's not gonna be an issue. That doesn't sound good. Alright, you can go home now, Rachel. Oh yeah, for the corpse session, that was Matt. Ninja's turn for days. Now it's Rachel's turn, and... oh well, at least he had a great jubilee of aqua technology. Cyril gave up. Too bad we didn't. Oh boy, blight on the rice plants. Well, I think I can take in some gas for right now. Well, that pair of aqua technants is pretty terrible. Oh boy, a siege. Well, I know how to fix this issue. It's called counter siege. Because we have our own mortars. Alright, let's make sure we did everybody that's reasonably in a good mood. And tell them to report to the mortars for this counter siege. Right. Let's tell the mortars to target the siege. And just wait for everybody to get in position. Alright, now that everybody is in position, let's lock the robots in Area 1. Something like so. Just so they don't get hurt. And then... open fire. Just interrupt them while they're building their own mortars. Oh boy, another siege. And those two sieges are fighting with each other. It's just chaos. I love it. This is the best kind of raids. When two groups of raiders just end up fighting each other. And they took care of each other. Well, that's not my concern anymore. Since they're both fleeing. Looks like we've detected some cargo pods falling from the sky. Let's just see what they are. And where they ended up. Oh. Right by the solar generators, I see. Patch leather, 201 to be exact. Yoink! Everybody had a great time at that Festival of Freedom. Well, I'm just gonna just about casually double my food generation capabilities with this auto hydroponics building. Yeah, there's 48 of them. The first one over here only had 32. No, I'm getting real tired of hearing the notification for the miscarriage due to starvation from the animals. So let's fix it. Well, that's our close range accuracy factor increased by 2.5% permanently. And muscle parasites for niche. And only niche. Alright. You know what? Sure, I guess I'm still taking in gas. Even with the volcanic winter and all the constant raids. Leans is now catatonic. Well. Alright, Brady. That's on you to do. Right, so we got a score of 62 despite all the raids and the volcanic winter, and a gift! Sword on Famed Dagger, Hard Dragon Steel Blessed Shield, normal quality. Well, let's begin the mass production of hay after we finish up this, these three large auto hydroponics. Another day, another siege. Whoop-de-doo, you pitched the wrong colony to siege. And I guess I'm gonna just tell everybody that can walk to go ahead over to the mortar area. Right, now that everybody has their mortar orders in order, open fire. Just wipe the siege off the map. Like so. I'm surprised that didn't get everybody. Well, they're coming in after us now. Oh no, the poor guys. They're heading in straight for the, raiders. Well, the chief is upset. Gee, I wonder why. And now the raiders are tripping over the, spike trap, so that's good news for us. And yeah, they're just straight up leaving now, so I guess we can go send people out to go rescue the, gas. So rescue Kata. Adelaide, you rescue, Leo. Rescue Coyote. Nunfer. Rescue Zatar. Anybody else is dismissed. Right, let's get the first 24 auto hydroponics up and running. For hay grass. And only hay grass. So, copy. Select all the auto hydroponics. Paste. And it should be all of them. I said all of them. Really? Oh boy. I think I messed something up. Right. Let's try this one again. So, copy and paste. Right, so that should take care of that. We had a very good Fiesta of Independence, and I wonder what wants to join, but we're not taking anybody right now. And it looks like the weather is warming up. It's currently 48 degrees Fahrenheit, which is still pretty cold, but not as cold as 10 degrees Fahrenheit. And I think 24 more auto hydroponics dedicated to hay grass should be enough to feed the animal herd. Especially since we're in spring now, and the weather's warming up. Well, we brought some chickens now. And yeah, just realized that I had to send my people out there to go fetch the chickens. And hey, the volcanic winter is finally over, so that's great. Alright, so now all the chickens are in the pen, which is basically this entire thing. It's our base. So I guess it's time to lock everybody back into Area 1. Alright, so this side of the auto hydroponics farm is done as well, so I think it's just gonna be some rice. Grow forever. Copy process. Select all of them. Paste. And the solar flare is now over. Yeah, those poor throbos. They didn't make it past the Holland traps, but hey, at least we had a fun Arctic party. Oh boy, it's a cement hive. Let's hope there's a, another raid that would, ruin this raid, but I don't think, that's gonna happen, so I guess I'm just gonna have to fight it. Alright. Let's go ahead and say hi to the raiders. And hopefully everybody has their LMG supply fully loaded. So far survey says yes. Yep. Let's go say hi to the mechanoids. And there's another raid inbound. Never mind, I guess they're going to be fighting each other. Or will they? Nope, and that's the prepare for a while. Right, so I guess not. Well, there goes Red Fox 1. But yeah, I think this batch of raiders is gonna be the I can pretend they don't exist type of raiders. Baby's on a tantrum. RIP, that means 750. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be accepting this batch of gas. Mostly because the raiders are literally right there. Alright, so they're finally going in. Oh boy, malaria. Brady, Adelaide, Nobu, Nunfer, Hiroshi, Callahan, Chun, Yolanda, Fidoan, Flynn, and William all have malaria. Shouldn't be too much of an issue for our emergency boss to figure out. And yeah, it was the time where I can just stick my head in the sand and pretend the outside world does not exist. Well, I'm gonna have to fill in that door again. And by me, I mean one of the robots will have to do that. Oh well. It is what it is. And I lost a Hollerbot. Probably let them out a bit too early. Oh well. Right, so we got a store of 100 out of that patch, I guess. And a gift. Custom killer. Uh-huh. Oh, it's a reinforced bow. Lightweight broadhead arrows. And yeah, nasty stats. Looks like some carter pods has fallen. And they are right over here. Most of me are milked. 55. Yoink! Looks like all of our guests have been fully healed, so that's great. Freckles is off on a sad wonder. So I guess Freckles can have fun with that. Well, looks like we got another pet sparrow. Let's hope we can keep this one around. At least until the ship launches. And we can do that by locking Sparrow 2 in Area 1. Where it never leaves. Oh well, Area 1 is big enough where it shouldn't matter at all. Looks like there's another raid. This is one of those not fun ones. Alright, oh! This shouldn't be too bad. It's just a bunch of bows, breach axes, and other junk. They didn't bring any of the fun weapons with them. And they're gonna run head first into the traders over here. Well, that's awkward. Also, just report to the front line just in case. Blends off on an insulting spree. Well, who knows? Maybe they'll just breach one wall and then just end up going through the hallway of traps as per normal. Alright, now they're triggering the traps. Oh dear, I forgot about this poor kitchen bot. Well, there goes that kitchen bot. We call all the bots. And we're just gonna pull a sneaky sneak and sneak around the back. While they're busy with the walls. And yeah, that poor raider got messed up pretty hard. And now they're fleeing. Best part, I lost nobody. So yeah, that takes care of that. Now I have to fill in the wall. Thanks for nothing, you dorks. And that means I have to haul in them breach axes so they can be chucked into the storage. And make sure I can actually fill in the walls. Like so. And Fido goes off on a confusion walk. Have fun! Well, that's the rest rate multiplied by 2.5% permanently. Run that one again. Looks like we have a masterwork created. Cataphract armor. Ooh boy, it's actually a useful one. I mean, to be fair, that masterwork formal vest was also useful. Just for making money, if nothing else. Well, now we have a pet turkey. And yeah, I guess we're sending Hiroshi out to go fetch the turkey. And it looks like somebody crash landed in our hydroponics. FG. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Fleabee. Go rescue our transport pod crash friend. Oh boy, another group of raiders that I can probably just safely ignore. I do love those kind of raiders. 77 of them and at least one doomsday rocket launcher. Yikes! Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna be heading out to go get them. Ooh, hey, more cargo pods and straight into somebody's house. It's Chutton's house and it's Temp 81 to be exact. Yoink! And yeah, I guess the wandering dragon paid us a visit and now we just have a purple dragon for lunch. Oh dear. The real question is well, 2 more raids. And I guess those 2 raiders are fighting each other now. So who knows, maybe the Hollerbot will be able to get away with it. Yep, they're fleeing. The oysters are. Which are the, this batch. Oh well. Don't you just love it when 2 groups of raiders, end up fighting each other and then just completely forget about you? And then you just end up, sitting inside the walls of the colony and just watching the chaos? Oh boy, Rhino wants revenge. I wonder why. Alright, all raiders, go report to the, hallway of traps, signal file, and have a nice time. And hey, I got a score of 100 out of that batch, I guess. And yeah, I guess the raiders got the memo about the hallway of traps. Yeah, I guess they came back. To me. And these are the unfun version of the raids. So recall all the bots and prepare for combat. Alright, everybody. Don't report for your combat duties, leans. Right. Well, Gunplay decided to wake up. Right, so that batch of raiders is fleeing. And yeah, we only lost a Hollerbot. Tier 3, 5. I can live with that casualty. Don't rest your leans, Cindy. Peralta, don't rest your Nunfer. Rest your Fractals, Hiroshi. And time to fill in the gaps. Again. Because there's no point in having a wall if there's, gaps in it. Right, Rachel. You rest your leans, Miniature, you Rachel. You rest your Rachel. And let's see now, Steen. Nope. Oh well, I guess I'm gonna have the emergency bots do that. Rest your Fleabee. Rest your Chong. And Johnson. Right, I think that's everybody out there. Veterinary. Really? Alright. You lot. Who's ever ready, and go take care of, Veterinary. Right, Tahan, you don't do fighting. Same with you, William. You do, however, do fighting. Don't try and take out, Venator. Right, Peralta. Well, fiddlesticks, I think, Venator might at least hit one animal. Oh well. Yep, R.I.P. Buffalo Taft, too. Alright, so Venator has been taken care of. Peralta, go rescue, them. And it's just gone catatonic. Again. Oh, Nitch, what am I gonna do with you? Right, Callahan. Right, somebody else already has him. Jelon is off on a daze. Well, Jay's off on a tantrum. Random furniture items and stretchers. Alright, have fun with that. Cindy's turn for a tantrum. Wall climate controller. So RAP that, and it's in the dressing room. Alright. I can just build another one. No big deal. Ned's turn for a tantrum. And it's a base station for the tier 4 robots. For the medical variety. Oh well, I can just make more. Looks like we're dealing with another raid. The question is, can I just stick my head in the sand and just pretend this one doesn't exist? Yep, I can do that. Alright. No point in spending effort that I don't have to. So, recall the bots to Area 1. And then just let the raiders choke on the traps. And it's gonna be something like this. And yeah, the raiders did just, trip on the traps, so they're not my problem anymore. And I think we have our first, harvest of, hay grass. Almost 11,000. Well, more than 11,000 hay grass. So that should keep the animals fed for, the next little bit. Lynch has decided to hide in the room. Body appears violated. Mostly from the, detoxifier lens that I shoved in everybody, just to prevent the whole lung rot disease from taking over the colony. Again, for the 5th time. Well, there's a raid. Let's see if we can stick our heads in the sand and pretend they don't exist, and it's one of those kind of raids. Where they just attack immediately and then trip on the hallway of traps and then wonder why, none of their men ever came back. Alright. Time to lock everybody in Area 1. Yes, that includes the robots. And just let them trip over the spike traps. Well, some of them not clever enough to try attacking the door. The real question is well, they actually managed to destroy the door before they end up fleeing. Like that. I see the answer is no. Well, the troll gang has decided to show up, and it's one of those annoying raids that just come in right on top of you. Lovely. Well, I hope they're ready to deal with all the turrets that I've said. Excuse me, the hospital. No tearing edge to the go to sleep cassette. And recall the bots. Right, so I dealt with the annoying raiders. And they got most of my advanced DR bots. Oh well. I did rebuild them. Pretty easily, too. In fact, I even had a few queued up in the construction queue for the robots. Well, that's our long-range accuracy factor increased by 2.5% permanently. Do that one final time. Because, yeah, we're in the home stretch. Well, I guess we just have a pet wild boar now. 14 more hours until this ship reactor is fully started. Well, looks like there's one last marriage going on. Who knows if they'll actually tie the knot before the 7 hours are up. 7 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's ready to go. Of course, I'm going to say the extra day. Because according to the game, I've only been here for 364 days. And this has to be 365 before I can leave. So, yeah, I guess that's how the game ends. Well, looks like we are working on converting lean silver to our legend. And apparently the ritual is pretty effective on leaks. Autism is at 6.8%. Alright, Fedoin. Right, you're already targeting her with the team converting. Well, looks like the last batch of visitors is from Roya Alliance. Alright. Adelaide has one last food binge. Welcome to day 365. Adelaide's still pitting out on her food. And I think it's high time everybody started heading towards the ship. So, yeah. Yep, I'm really just waiting on Adelaide and Brady. You know, I'm still waiting on Adelaide and Bradley to be finished with their mental breaks. Okay, so that's Adelaide. You, don't report to that. Try to sleep past it. Brady. I guess I'm just waiting on you. Well, looks like one of the visitors has a relationship with one of our colonists, and it's, Noble's grandniece, who's also, Fidoin and Rachel's, daughter. And Flynn's niece. That's kind of awkward. They're all in the Try to Sleep caskets. So, yeah. Alright, so Brady's finally done with that mental break. And it's time for you to get in the Try to Sleep casket. Brady. Who's a ranger who can't actually, do any fighting. Alright. And that's the last one. We should all be in here. And Survey says yes. They're all in the ship. Alright. Time to fire off the, ship. If I knew how to do that. Right, it's this button right here. And away we go. So yeah, this colony isn't coming back. Well, that's the end of the series. So, yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist all over social media if you want to help out the channel and the algorithm for free. And if you want to support the channel financially, there's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below where you can do exactly that for as little as $1 a month. There's also the Amazon affiliate route if you want to support the channel. That way at no additional cost to you. So, yeah. R.I.P. Wheelin', Dusty, Roman, and Matt. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.